Hello, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, where today we've got the Shadow Temple to go to, and then we gotta work our way towards the Spirit Temple. Got all that going on. We gotta start by going back to Hyrule Castletown. And then going back to the castle itself, because I kinda need something that's there if I'm to even set foot in the Shadow Temple. And part of why I waited so long to come back to Hyrule Castle is because while I could have gotten this thing that I need as soon as I got bombs, there's also something else that we can get here now that we have Song of Storms. Oh, I've already got bombs equipped. And just taking fewer trips back here is more efficient. Time to get a magic spell. Its fireball engulfs everything. And I can use it not only to attack, but also to burn things. Yeah, that is required to get into the Shadow Temple under ordinary circumstances. Right? Supposed to jump into the river. Or the moat, rather. Trying again. And now, to open up a Song of Storms grotto. So this grotto is actually quite... I didn't want to throw that. Quite special in the original version of this game. Because you could do a very easy little exploit to get infinite gold Skulltula tokens here. So easy a kid could do it, I say, as someone who did it as a kid. So what you did, you revealed this gold Skulltula token, you tossed your boomerang at it, and as the boomerang was returning to you with it, you stepped on the warp behind you to get out. I'm not doing it. But yeah, if you were in the load screen to get out when the gold Skulltula token hit you, then you would get the gold Skulltula token, but it wouldn't despawn the gold Skulltula the next time you entered the grotto. So you could just get that token as many times as you needed. The thing is, the gold Skulltula token counter does not stop at 100. So if you went too far with it and then decided to go get all the gold Skulltula tokens from their sources so that you had them marked on your map as gotten, then, well, you would end up having a few too many gold Skulltula tokens, and everyone would know that you were a cheater. Just real quick, or wait, no, this mask I sell to a Skull Kid, not to the kid here. There we go, first try. Kind of wish the Shard of Agony would stop showing up for grottos that I've already gotten everything in. It's interesting how learnable the Lost Woods are in this game. Hee hee, under that mask, aren't you that Kokiri kid? Quite an unusual mask you have there, hee hee. I like it. It may make me look a little bit tougher. Hey, why don't you give it to me? Yowza, I'm gonna wear this all the time. I know I'm supposed to be going to the Shadow Temple, but side quests are distracting. Especially side quests that are as easy as this one. Here's the kid. Yeah, it's Dampe Gravekeeper. Oh, it's just a mask. I get a different kind of fright from that mask than I get from Dampe. Will you give that mask to me? With this mask, I'll be just like Dampe. Here's my money. This kid likes Dampe so much, and yet he doesn't grow up to be the Gravekeeper in 7 years. Not gonna bother selling the bunny hood just yet. Even though it doesn't actually speed you up like it did in Majora's Mask. It's just that the guy to sell it to is slightly more annoying to find? Plus, we are going to have to go back to being Child Link later. And thus, there's not too much reason to do it right now. Whoops. Whoops. There we go. First try. You can try to light those with fire arrows, but it will not go fast enough. And thus, Din's Fire is required for us casual players. The Lens of Truth is also required for us casual players, but it's not required by the game. The shadow will yield only to one with the Eye of Truth handed down in Kakariko Village. Okay, so we gotta spin this thing here, the truth spinner. Oh. We gotta point it at the one pillar that had an actual real skull on it. And if we stay stopped on a wrong one for too long, then the floor under us will open up and drop us into a pit. That alternative being descent into darkness. That thing they said. One who gains the eye of truth will be able to see what is hidden in the darkness. Shadow Temple, here is gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. I'm guessing map. Looks like a map to me. Is this the room where that's breakable? No, it is not. You know, the lens would matter a lot more if all of the false walls weren't denoted by the differently colored skulls. Like, sure, not every differently colored skull means it's a false wall, but every false wall is a differently colored skull. What is hidden in the darkness, tricks full of ill will, you can't see the way forward. One who gains the eye of truth will be able to see what is hidden in the darkness. And time for Dead Hand. Round 2. Easy mode. Let go. A dead hand, when you've got the lens of truth, can be forced out of the ground without needing to get yourself grabbed. Compass already? Or no, hovers. They gotta give us hovers early. I got the hover boots. With these mysterious boots, I can hover above the ground. The downside, no traction. And they were also something that lived in the gear screen before. And in the past, as soon as I got hover boots, I'd basically keep them on forever. But I don't need to do that now. Yeah, like, you do go sliding around, but it's not that bad. Though it feels like I might be a little slower in this game. Isn't one of the central pillars in one of these rooms supposed to hide something? Guess not. Now, will I have to spin the truth spinner again? I will not. Wait, these aren't... That one's bombable. The other two are just illusory. I don't want to be here yet. This is the way forward. That takes a key. So this is where I want to go first. Rude. Compass already. Well, that means that any remaining any remaining chests in this dungeon are either keys or trash. If you want to see a ferry to the other world, come here. I would go there, but then I'd just have to climb right back out. There's an illusory floor. You fall a ways, and you land in a cage where you get to see something that you'll see later on in this same dungeon. And we will, in fact, even be able to go into that very cage from the other side. But if we go there now, then we just get stuck and have to climb back out. I don't know why I was getting out my sword. Hookshot kills these things. When I was a kid, probably because I grew up playing Prince of Persia, like the original Mechner one. Yeah, when I was a kid, I always thought that if I got hit by one of these guillotine things, it would be instant death. And that was the one part of the Shadow Temple that worried me. believe this will be a Song of Time block. Not that it matters, it just gets us hearts. Oh boy, a blue rupee. What about in this invisible chest? Oh boy, a bundle of arrows. You know what? I am a little low on hearts. That Stalfos sure does like laughing. Also, wow, look how many chests there are in this dungeon where chests are either keys or worthless. Most of them are worthless. So we weren't supposed to just run under these. We were supposed to pull out a block to use as an umbrella. Okay, so the old trick from original OOT does not work. Yeah, we were supposed to pull out this block. In the original version of OOT, you could just backflip while one of these was dropping down on you, and that would keep you completely safe. In fact, you would end up on top of it, which would let you skip the block entirely. It seems such is not the case in this version of the game. Though honestly, I probably didn't need the block to begin with. Or, no. No, I did. So that's not close enough, and this ledge isn't a jumpy ledge. So I couldn't have just used the ledge to jump on top of the thing. Oh boy, a blue rupee. So value. See, that is something we needed. And here's another place where it is actually helpful to have the lens of truth, because otherwise you don't know where in its cycle this platform is. And it ends up just being some trial and error trying to get on it. Thankfully, hover boots let us hover over spikes. It is nice how if you do a jump attack towards a redead from the correct distance, you get to hit it twice and thus instantly kill it if you're using the Master Sword or better. Also, wow, killing all the enemies got us a whole rupee. A whole blue rupee. Not that that changes much when my wallet was already full. There is a gold Skulltula back there. And I will be killing it. But first... Whoops. Headphone jack came loose. In this game, whenever you see a big pot that you can throw a bomb into, especially if there are bombs nearby, you must do so. In this case, for a key. The ceiling, isn't it? The dungeon that gives us hover boots also asks us to use iron boots. Link, just drop down. Thank you. Now, if you use hover boots when these things get blowing, then you go flying. Allow me to demonstrate. I guess I didn't need to demonstrate. Don't do it, don't do it. Okay. Excuse me, sir, I was nowhere near close enough. Okay, screaming twice at me before I can do anything is rude. And now to see the ferry to another world, or whatever they called it. Hey, look, there it is. And now to pull this block, which A, we have to do, and B, which actually opens up access to the cage that we could have locked ourselves in before. Well, not locked ourselves in, but been unable to move from in any direction other than back the way we came. I missed a place to go. I'll have to go there before I do anything else. Oh, yeah. This is the view we would have had waiting for us. Ooh, isn't that fancy? Yup, sure is neat. Especially how we can't reach any of it. And yeah, there's a gold sculpture that we hear, but it's actually up above. I just straight up didn't go in this door. Those who have sacred feet should let the wind guide them. Then they will be led to the hidden path. By sacred feet, they mean hover boots. Oh boy, more arrows. There we go. Can we hookshot back? Nope. We can hookshot to some wooden things, but not all wooden things. If memory serves, in the original version of this game, the prow of this ship was just some bird thing. Not that, like, Reaper-esque figure. Also, if you stand in the right spots, those Stalfos actually just pitch themselves off the edge. And we had to get off the ship before it crashed into the wall and sank. Like that. And behold, the only bomb flowers in the game that you explode by shooting. Well, would you look at that? It's a maze. You know, it's interesting. The magic around our spin doesn't happen if we are using the lens of truth. Like, it still has the same hitbox, but we don't get the visual effect. I guess because the magic isn't real? Alright, there is one more key that or one more chest that actually matters in this dungeon. We still need the boss key, but it's not far. Well, would you look at that? 3 pots to throw bombs into. And naturally, we must. And that was the last gold sculptula. Well, we got one wrong, I guess. Let's just love it when your bombs bounce out. Just go in. Which Zelda game was it that actually showed the arc that your thrown bombs would travel? Was that Skyward Sword or Breath of the Wild? I think it was Skyward Sword. I missed that. Too far away. There we go. Oh boy, money. I super care about money. Guess I only came in here for the Skulltula. Oh no, the walls, they are closing in. But they're also wooden and flammable. And there's the last chest that matters. Kind enough to give us a forced magic drop there to make sure we can burn the walls. And now it's time to go face the boss. I need to just go through here. got forced arrow drops here, or one, just in case we didn't have the arrows needed to knock this down. We can use the Song of Time and the Scarecrow's song to get more hearts here, but who cares? And to the boss we go. Quite possibly the most unique boss in the game. It's a very interesting design. Phantom Shadow Beast, Bongo Bongo. And we gotta shoot his hands. And there we go. Bongo Bongo done. A neat design, but not a difficult boss. Hang on a moment. So YouTube is saying that my stream's audio bitrate is currently 0. Which the fact that my stream has any audio whatsoever is saying is flat wrong. But dang if it isn't worrisome. But whatever. The boy with the noble Zelda's ocarina. As I expected, you have come. Hey, Drake, great. I am Impa, one of the Sheikah. I am Princess Zelda's caretaker, and I am also the sage who guards the Shadow Temple. We Sheikah have served the royalty of Hyrule from generation to generation as attendants. However, on that day 7 years ago, Ganondorf suddenly attacked, and Hyrule Castle surrendered after a short time. Ganondorf's target was one of the keys to the Sacred Realm, the hidden treasure of the royal family, the Ocarina of Time. My duty bound me to take Zelda out of Ganondorf's reach. When last I saw you as we made our escape from the castle, you were just a lad. Now I see that you have become a fine hero. There's nothing to worry about. The princess is safe now. Soon you'll meet Princess Zelda face to face, and she will explain everything. That is when we, the 6 sages, will seal up the evil king and return peace to Hyrule. I have to stay here. You go to Princess Zelda's side and protect her on my behalf. Now I put my power, which should be helpful to you, into this medallion. Please look out for the princess. Okay, so now I guess we just go outside and hop on Epona. Also grab this on the way. It would be possible to do the quest chain to get the big Goron sword. But I don't remember who I'm supposed to wake up with my pocket cucko. I should turn in the big Poe that I have right now just to get it out of my inventory. Even though I can't use the money for it. There should be a big Poe, like, right here. Oh, don't need that. What is this, a Song of Storms Grotto? It is not. So it's a bomb grotto, but a bomb just couldn't open it up before the rock above it was destroyed. Got it. There we go. There's what we came in here for. And now, for the first time, to enter Gerudo Valley, which has some of the catchiest music in all of gaming. We need it to be nighttime because there's Skulltulas here. Is the one that lives here child only? I guess it must be. It's a shame the nighttime turns off the music. As soon as I get the Skulltulas that live here, I will make it daytime again, I swear. There's going to be a few more than what I get just now, but these two are the ones that I can easily reach without needing to fall anywhere from which I cannot return. Yeah, it looks like the sun's about to rise on its own. Oh, that was a waste. Give us the music back. Where's the music? There it is. I keep on doing things that make it so that we can't hear the music. It's awful. I don't need green potion. I don't need red potion. Now, these Gerudo women do not take kindly to visitors. But, as we are a visitor with a hookshot, it's actually more helpful than harmful the first time we get captured, at least. I don't know that we can actually make that. No. But we can come in here. Shame the music ends. Don't worry, they're fine. Dang it. How do I have so few arrows? All right, Bongo Bongo, I used a bunch. Oh, you just sit there. Nope. Link, do not climb boxes. I'm gonna blame Link having climbed the box. Okay, it's gonna work out this time. There we go. Hey, look, it's an ad for Skyward Sword. Weird. Or at least that's one of the key visuals for Skyward Sword, so. I can tell you that wasn't there in the original game. I'm sure you're shocked to learn this. That a visual from Skyward Sword was not in a 1998 release. Oh, that was wasted. Did I just come here for nothing? I mean, I guess I came here for 50 rupees, but I didn't need 50 rupees. Though, I can reach that with a long shot, so... Right, this is where Scarecrow's song does something. Does time pass when we're in this particular location? Because a gold sculpture lives on this wall, like, right there. What I can do is I can play the Sun song when I get indoors. That'll actually be helpful to me in the long run, because the Gerudo's vision is not so good in the dark. The reason I'm doing it when I get indoors is because that way, apparently nothing happens. But if you do it outdoors in a place where time doesn't normally flow, then it reloads you to the last entrance that you used. Really wish it didn't have to kill the music at night, though. There. So, this soup is hot. But it also has money in it. Well, that didn't take me anywhere special. Okay, so the reason that we're here, you may have noticed the bridge was out, and there was a carpenter on the other side. Yeah, his 4 pals tried to sneak in here and got captured, and we need to rescue them so that they can rebuild the bridge. I have no idea where you come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. All of my fellow carpenters are imprisoned somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay the favor somehow. But be careful, there's sure to be Gerudo guards somewhere around here. Woo, watch out! We actually do have to watch out when facing these Gerudo guards. Because every time they actually hit and damage us, there's a chance that we are just considered captured then and there and get sent back to our cell. Did you come here to save me? Oh, that's just swell. I'm Ichiro the Carpenter. We were really interested in joining their all-female group, but they locked us up like this just because we're men. We don't care about the Gerudo anymore. They're so rude. 3 of my fellows have also been captured, so please help them escape too. Interestingly, each one of these guys will somehow know the exact number of other carpenters who remain captive. Who knows how their information network works? But it is effective. Outlander, it just takes spirit. We don't need spirit tracks yet. That comes later. And there's the pot of hot soup. There we go. You're a fine lad. Thank you for coming to save me. I'm Jiro the carpenter. These women are so scary, I'd rather work as a carpenter than join them. Can't wait to say goodbye to this place. 2 of my buddies are still being held prisoner. Will you please get them out too? Did I come in through here? Yes. Which means I need to go the other way. Okay, that actually doesn't help me in the slightest. I have gone in a less than efficient route. So if I can sneak into here... Here's number 3. There. Alright, buddy. Saburo? Have you seen our boss boy? He's probably worried about me. I have to get back to him immediately. One more of our workers is still a prisoner. Please save him. Okay, so... somewhere there is an entrance that I have not taken. Be it here. No, I have been here. Here, perhaps. Nope, I've been here too. Well, let's just go through here and see if we can work our way somewhere. Don't like that it's taking us down. I think this has a decent chance of being where I haven't gone. Nope. I'm pretty sure I've been through here, though. Because that's outside. That's nowhere. And this takes us to the room with the soup, right? So, unrelated to anything, an interesting fact about Ocarina of Time 3D, and also time itself. Next year, in 2024, as much time will have passed between present day and the release of Ocarina of Time 3D as had passed between the release of Ocarina of Time Original and Ocarina of Time 3D. And that's kind of wild to think about. Okay, so as far as entrances go, we just came out of there. We have gone in both of those. We've gone in that. We've gone in that. We've gone in the one directly below me. And we've gone in this one, which just led us to some rupees up there. But I suppose we can try again. Be extra thorough. Say hi to the Skyward Sword Link art again. Yeah, this hole is where we get tossed in every time we get caught. That's literally where I already am, Navi. Thanks for the non-help. That's close. So we have been in that entrance. That just takes us to this one here. We've been in this one, which takes us somewhere else we don't care that much about. There is a grotto under where I am standing. It's not high value. Have we been in that? Probably, but I don't know. It seems like our best shot. Considering it is the most concealed entrance, I suppose. Can't just climb up to it from there. Please let this be the one. Oh, we've been here before, haven't we? No, we haven't. Dang it. So that's what, my 4th time being thrown in this hole? At least getting back there from here is an easy matter of hookshot to the chest. I said hookshot to the chest. Excuse me, why am I not able to hookshot to the chest? I've hookshotted to that specific chest before. Oh, I did it from above is why. Well, if I get above, then we can hookshot to that chest. Yeah, Outlander, I've seen a recorded playthrough of that, and it was certainly something. Sure is a good thing all these Gerudos can survive arrows to the face. There. And now we never have to worry about being caught by a Gerudo again. I was afraid that you were going to forget about me. Now I'm free, thanks. I'm Shiro the Carpenter. For rescuing me, I'll tell you something interesting about the desert that I overheard the Gerudo talking about. They said, in order to cross the haunted wasteland, you'll need the Eye of Truth. The Colossus is on the far side of the wasteland. Okay, now I'm going back to my tent near Gerudo Valley, so drop by sometime. You may find something helpful there. Bye! I've seen your fine work. To get past the guards here, you must have good thieving skills. I used to think that all men, except for the great Ganondorf, were useless. But now that I've seen you, I don't think so anymore. The exalted Nabooru, our leader, put me in charge of this fortress. Nabooru is the second in command to the great Ganondorf, king of the Gerudo thieves. Her headquarters are in the Spirit Temple, which is at the end of the desert. Say, you must want to become one of us, eh? All right then, you're in from now on. Take this. With it, you will have free access to all areas of the fortress. And there we go. Now we will never again be thrown in the hole. Which also means we can be here at daytime. Which means we can hear the music, dang it. I think this is a Song of Storms grotto. Could be a bomb grotto, though. Nope. It's storms. Well, that was worthless. Actually, there was still one thing I needed to do at night. Wear horse. Epona must have gotten lost. I'm not supposed to use this horse, am I? No, I am not. Hey, newcomer, you have a fine horse. I don't know where you stole it from, but okay, how about this your horseback archery challenge? Once the horse starts galloping, shoot the targets with your arrows. Let's see how many points you can score. You'll get 20 arrows. If you can score 1,000 points, I'll give you something good. I did it. You know, the pots are worth just as much as a bullseye. But they don't give you the happy fanfare when you hit them. Fantastic! You are a true master. I'll give this to you. Keep improving yourself. Okay, so I need to do this one more time because I think there's a quiver in it for me. Okay, yeah, I gotta beat 1,500. And the way speedrunners do this is they just basically do this. But with better accuracy, and now I need to make sure that 2 of my last 3 arrows get me 100 points each. And then the third one gets me some value. There. I beat her score, though not my own. I'll be darned, you are the ultimate master. I'll give you an item suitable for the master. This quiver is very important to me. I want you to have it. Take good care of it, okay? There we go. I wonder, where will I start if I play Sun Song right now? Because if I start up here, then that's handy, because there's a gold Skulltula up here. Good. Where horse? Stuck downstairs, huh? Fine, I'll walk. She's coming. There she is. Took you a while, Epona. Thanks, game. Yeah, playing the N64 version of this game, doing that horseback archery thing, as soon as you learn exactly where to hold the control stick in order to just hit the bullseye every single time, you can just rapid fire arrows and win easily. Gyro is actually a little less consistent than using the control stick in the original game. But now we gotta go on up here. Open the gate. You going into the desert? I'll open this gate for you, but you can't cross the desert unless you pass the 2 trials. The first trial is the River of Sand. You can't walk across this river. After you cross it, follow the flags we placed there. The second trial is the Phantom Guide. Those without eyes that can see the truth will only find themselves returning here. You're going anyway, aren't you? I won't stop you. Go ahead. Thankfully, we have eyes that can see the truth. Also, if you just have the path memorized, you can do that. I don't. Back in the day, some people, like, given that the minimap is always in the same corner of the screen forever, some people literally just took out a marker and drew on their screen the path to follow so that they could just make sure that they followed it. I never did such a thing, but there are people who did do such a thing. All those reckless enough to venture into the desert, please drop by our shop, Carpet Merchant. Now, you would think that the carpet merchant would sell carpets. But no, he sells bomb shoes. But we're just going to say hi to him. I don't need bomb shoes. But hello. And now we gotta go from flag to flag, because if we stray too far from the approved path, we get sent back to the start. Yeah, it would be handy if he sold us something like green potion instead of selling us freaking bomb shoes. But alas. Kind of expected that to spawn on the platform, but okay. What do we got? Well, hey, I actually needed some money. Whoops. What a weird noise we hear. It almost sounds like a ghost. Oh, one with the eye of truth shall be guided to the spirit temple by an inviting ghost. You know, the platform might have an invisible chest. I should check. Nope. It was just meant to make that Skulltula look special, I guess. I'll be your guide on your way, but coming back I won't play. I'll show you the only way to go, so follow me and don't be slow. So, in the original N64 release of Majora's Mask, at least, there was a way to use the Lens of Truth forever without actually using up any magic. And I don't just mean by drinking some Chateau Romani milk. In that game, if you spammed your Lens of Truth button, whatever button you had assigned it to, you would repeatedly turn it on and off, and it wouldn't consume any magic. But during the animation of it turning off, the invisible things were still revealed in that game. So yeah, just spamming the button. You wouldn't use any magic, but you'd still be able to see everything. It was very convenient and cheaty. These levers are annoying as heck. Anyway, time to say hi to the penultimate Great Fairy. There is one left in this game. After this one. And this one's going to give me an item that I will never use. Actually, maybe I should. It would make the levers less annoying for a little bit. It's kind of weird that every single Great Fairy introduces herself as the Great Fairy of Magic. Is it just the one, or are there in fact several? And if it's just the one, why can't she give us everything in one place? Yeah, Nehru's love is great, but it's almost never necessary for anything. In fact, it is never necessary for anything. Anyway, I need it to be nighttime so that I can get one more Skulltula here. Even though that kills the music again. Might as well fill this oasis while we're here. Or did I have to play that from here? Oh, I didn't realize Song of Storms was a toggle. There. All this does is give us fairies, but still, it's a neat interaction. Oh boy, the slowdown. Do I have to go into the Spirit Temple to make Sheik appear? I guess so. Anyway, we go inside the Spirit Temple, learn that we can't accomplish a single thing in here at the moment, and then we just leave. And if you exploit a glitch to get here as Child Link before Adult Link, this scene still plays, and thus Sheik is in the child timeline. Past, present, future. The Master Sword is a ship with which you can sail upstream and downstream through Time's river. The port for that ship is in the Temple of Time. To restore the Desert Colossus and enter the Spirit Temple, you must travel back through Time's flow. Listen to this Requiem of Spirit. This melody will lead a child back to the desert. I have learned the Requiem of Spirit. Suddenly sand. Suddenly no sand. And I can't think of any reason not to make this our final trip to childhood. So what I am going to do is after I have gotten what we need to get from the Spirit Temple as a child, I'm going to look up all of the things that are gettable as child and make sure I have gotten them all. Because, yeah, it'll be time for child cleanup once we finish the Child Spirit Temple. I know you don't have to, but I like playing the songs with the cadence that they're supposed to have. Just swapping shields because I know there are at least some fire keys inside the temple. And I do not want my shield burnt. I haven't seen you around, kid. What do you want? You're just a kid. The temple is no place for kids. A sage? I don't know anyone like that. You have nothing to do? What good timing. Can you do me a favor, kid? Wait a second. I want to ask you first. You wouldn't happen to be one of Ganondorf's followers, would you? What if I am? Don't try to act cool, kid. I was just asking. A kid like you could never be one of Ganondorf's followers. Well, let's cut to the chase. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Naburu of the Gerudo. I'm a lone wolf thief. But don't get me wrong. Though we're both thieves, I'm completely different from Ganondorf. With his followers, he stole from women and children, and he even killed people. A kid like you may not know this, but the Gerudo race consists only of women. Only one man is born every 100 years. Even though our laws say that lone male Gerudo must become king of the Gerudo, I'll never bow to such an evil man. By the way, what is your name, kid? Link? What kind of name is that? Well, anyway, I want to ask you a favor. Will you go through this tiny hole and get a treasure that's inside? The treasure is the silver gauntlets. If you equip them, you can easily push and pull very heavy things. No, kid. Don't even think about taking this treasure for yourself. The silver gauntlets won't fit a little kid like you if you try to equip them. I want you to be a good boy and give them to me. Ganondorf and his minions are using the Spirit Temple as a hideout. Only the silver gauntlets will allow me to sneak deep into the temple. Once there, I'm going to steal all the treasure inside and mess up their plans. How about it? Will you do it? Sure. Thanks, kid. You and I, let's give Ganondorf and his followers a big surprise, shall we? If you can successfully get the silver gauntlets, I'll do something great for you. See that? I would have just lost my Kokiri shield. Almost. I believe if I light these, it just makes a chest appear on the other side. So I don't need to care about that just yet. Close. Wrong side. Those things can only be killed by these fiery spots. And they also mirror your movements around the room. Thus, you need to get to the opposite side of the room from where they are and immolate them. That is going to be the key that we are going to need for the final path that I haven't taken. Kind of weird that the wall masters only fall from the other side of the room. I don't know if I can even get that from down here, but... Oh. I can. I know that I could have gotten it from the top with probably a little bit more ease of aiming. Now, this room is interesting because it contains a chest that gives bomb shoes. For a reason. It is the, well, not the only room in the game, but one of the very few rooms in the game where bomb shoes are actually the intended strategy. I think there's like 2 rooms in the game where they are, and they're both in this temple. Where were you earlier? Desert Colossus's face. It sure looks evil. Does it? Wow, seriously? Forgot that this game came out in the era of Nintendo insisting that players take breaks from time to time. Anyway, this is our map. Here I thought Navi was going to say something important, but no, apparently they thought it was appropriate to make Navi go, "Hey, listen." Just to tell you, "Hey, it sure has been a while since you last weren't playing this game. Do you want to take a break?" No, Navi should only interrupt like that with actual, like, hints or lore stuff. Stuff that is of interest to people playing the game. Not, "Oh, are you sure you're not getting tired? You don't want a break?" This is the first time she said that all game, though it is worth noting that I straight up ignored her many times. It's entirely possible that she would have wanted to say it in a previous instance when I just didn't press the button to listen. Because I had to actively press the Navi button to get her to tell me that. And the fact that she started speaking up right when I got to the lower floor of that main room of the Spirit Temple had made me think, oh, is she gonna give us some, like, neat little lore tidbit about this place or something? Like, is she gonna tell us something of value? No, she was going to tell me, "Hey, do you want to take a break?" But no, Navi, I decide when I'm getting tired and want a break, not you. This stick's gonna burn up, isn't it? Nope. So, fun fact, every time you light a brazier with a stick, it actually resets the duration left on the stick before it burns up. Which is really not at all how you would expect things to work. Outlander, I believe it did happen in the original, but I could be wrong. And now for the hardest enemy young Link will ever face, which isn't really that hard. Yeah, I also used to always be super careful to put it away, but I learned later that such is not required. Game, I was trying to do a side hop, not a jump attack there. Yeah, this guy hits very hard. 3 hearts with every hit. And the safe way to fight it, backflip away from any strike, jump attack in, repeat. It's a little more reliable when you have a longer sword, though. Or a stick. There we go. Iron Knuckle down. Yeah, Iron Knuckles, they just give way higher damage output than anything else for not much reason. Hey, what's up, Link? Surprised to see me? A long time ago, or a long time in this world is almost nothing to you, is it? How mysterious. Even though I thought that the tales of a boy who could travel back and forth through time were merely legends. Link, you have fully matured as an adult, even though you're currently child Link. From now on, the future of all the people in Hyrule is on your shoulders. Maybe it's not my time anymore. Here's my last advice. 2 witches inhabit this temple. In order to destroy them, turn their own magic power against them. Hoot! I will continue to watch you. Hoot! The silver gauntlets. If I wore them, I would feel power in my arms, the power to lift big things with A. But they won't fit a kid, plus I promised to give them to Nabooru. Hey, where are you taking me? Yeah, let me go! You fiends! Ganondorf's minions! Link, get out of here, now! These witches, they're using black magic on me! Well, so much for needing to keep that promise. The silver gauntlets are mine now. And let's take the fast way down. Still wish I could grab one of these bugs back. Anytime. There we go. And this will get us a heart piece. So now, as Child Link, there are things that we must do. Lots of things. I don't know that going here right now is the way to go, but it's where I'm going. I mean, this does get us the closest to Gerudo Valley. which is a place that I do want to be. But can I get bugs along the way? You're too heavy, bird. No, I don't want to go to the castle. Leave me alone. I'm just looking for bugs. There's no bugs in here. I wish I could walk as fast forwards as I do backwards. Well, no bugs in this grotto. This grotto, on the other hand, will have bugs. Now, if we want to talk about enemies that scared me as a child, Peahats. Peahats scared me as a child. These things. It's like, oh, it's got these blades and it's coming right for me, even though you can stay totally safe. But just, yeah, those things scared me as a kid. Does the running man go clockwise or counterclockwise? Because I do need to find him. There he is. Aren't you supposed to sit down to rest at night? Now, this guy could give us up to 500 rupees. There we go. Because when he buys the bunny hood, he fills your wallet. I bet with those long ears you could even hear the voices of spirits. Oh, these are genuine rabbit ears from the animal of legend. I don't care how expensive it is. Please sell it to me. My longtime dream returning to the wildlife. Finally, the actor, stage, and prop have been united. It's a 50 rupee mask, but he paid you a crazy amount of money for it. More money than you can count. Yeah, he fills your wallet completely. And then you only have to pay 50 back to the mask shop. Okay, so this Skulltula is child only. Right? Money is fake as heck in this game. Barely matters. Okay, time to take advantage of chicken. For chicken activities. And the chicken's gone, which means I'm probably going to have to come back here. Because I don't know that I can make that jump without it. Yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, honestly, I think the worst game when it comes to just giving you way more money than you can deal with is Twilight Princess in its original release. Back when if you opened a chest and it was 10 rupees or greater and you couldn't hold all of it, Link would just, well, or not, couldn't hold all of it, but if it was 10 rupees or greater and your wallet was full when you opened it, Link would just put it back in the chest. And yes, in that game there are some things to spend money on, but not nearly as much money as the game gives you. So unless you're just going to town buying potions and arrows and all the other stuff whenever you're running low, or just wearing the magic armor exclusively, you're never going to run out of money in Twilight Princess. You're going to be just refilling so many chests. And for someone like me who wants to make all of the chest icons gone so that I know I have gotten all of them, oh, it's just terrible. It is the worst. Thankfully, in Twilight Princess HD, they made it so that Link isn't quite so willing to just put stuff back into chests. Which, yeah, technically it's an unfriendly game mechanic for them to make Link put the stuff or not put the stuff back, but yeah, it's a thing. Game, give me the chicken. I don't actually need the chicken for this part, but still gives me more peace of mind. Because while you can pull yourself out of the water, like right here, If you just never go in the water, then you're safer. I don't know that that magic bean actually helps us get anything. I think that's one that we can just plant to have a way back up. It might take us to the ledges that are difficult to reach without cuckoos. But, like, is that even necessary? And I am going to go get some more bugs. Actually, we've still got a set, so... Let's go to Zora's Domain. We have got some songs to play for frogs, as well as other things to do. There's a grotto on here. I think it's a Storm's grotto. I don't think it's anything of... Well then. Yep, it is nothing of value. Just occurs to me that I never... Well, of course I never used iron boots to go under that waterfall. I didn't have them when I last saw that waterfall. Something interesting about Majora's Mask 3D that I wish they would have patched into this game. That game was designed with the Circle Pad Pro in mind. And thus, if you had a right analog on your 3DS, you could use it for free camera control. Which is actually fairly transformative. But in this game, we don't get that. No free camera controls. Kind of weird that Majora's Mask 3D was the first Zelda game to have free, like, totally free camera control, though. Actually, I guess Twilight Princess on GameCube did, too, probably. Oh, so getting them all big doesn't get you a heart piece? Singing in the pond, oh, what a feeling. I imagine that was supposed to be a Singing in the Rain reference. But I don't know Singing in the Rain well enough to say for sure. Right, we need a cuckoo to get over there. There's no cuckoos around here. Ah, right. Wind Waker also had free camera control. Yeah, give me your last magic bean. Oh, sold out. Yeah, the ones he's still got aren't for sale. He wants to eat them. Even though he could get as many as 100... I probably haven't played Song of Storms here before, have I? He could get as many as 100 rupees for one pot of magic beans. But no, the rest he's going to keep so that he can eat them himself. Oh, there's no reason for me to be in here. Give me chicken. Give me chicken. Give me chicken. Yeah, he doesn't go, in this game. That is a Majora's Mask noise. Okay, there's no grotto over there. Right, it's just two very obvious grottos. So I believe there should be a Skulltula around here. If I didn't already snag it as adult. Guess I already snagged it as adult. What else can I do as young Link? Well, I do need to go back to Castletown to get the Mask of Truth. Is there anything else? Yes, Bolero Fire. I need more bugs, don't I? Nope, I've got a bug. Excellent. This bug has made no effort to go into the hole. And yet I still can't grab it. Okay, I have one more bean. Where have I not put a bean? Like, seriously, where have I not put a bean? I did the one in Lake Hylia. I think I might have neglected to do the one for outside Dodongo's Cavern. Shame young Link can't escape from that portion of the crater. Because if I could get back to the rest of the crater, then I would be able to get to Dodongo's Cavern much more easily. But alas. Any more bugs? What are you so afraid of? Oh. Okay. And I guess the easiest way to get to the grotto to our left is actually climbing up here. Don't know if that grotto has any bugs in it, but it might. Dang it. Right, I need to just lock my angle as soon as I get up rather than trying to turn. Okay, good. There's bugs in here. Yeah, it's kind of sad that basically the only rupee sink in this game is magic beans. Like, as soon as you've bought every magic bean, rupees are basically worthless. Like, you're only going to need 50 at a time. If that. I know what the silver gauntlets do, Navi. I know. Okay, sure enough, this is in fact where I need to put my last bean. And there we go. Now, is there anything else I can do here as young Link? I don't think so. Like, there's definitely more stuff that I need to do as young Link. For sure. But a lot of it doesn't come to mind. I probably need to get the Lon skulls. Yeah, I don't think I visited Lon at night. Hey, Donguri. Not much is up. just cleaning out all the stuff that I need to grab as young Link. Can I get bugs in this grotto? Do I even still need bugs? Well, the answer to the first question is no, so... doesn't really matter yet, does it? I believe we need to go in here. Yep. I'm pretty sure I've already gotten the Skulltula out of this. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've put bugs in it twice now. But let's find out. Yep. Sure is a shame I can't grab the bugs back even when I didn't need to put them there in the first place. All my young Deku Scrub brothers say you have a horrible face. But don't worry, we will reward you with many Deku Nuts. Of course, we will also enable you to carry more of them. Abracadabra, alakazam! So... the mask of truth is a horrible face. Though there is another mask that we want to show them as well. One that they will appreciate more. Shame the Zora and Goron masks in this game aren't nearly as useful as they are in Majora's Mask. You know, while the bunny hood doesn't speed you up in this game, there are some branches of the Ocarina of Time randomizer where they made it actually speed you up, which is kind of amusing. The fact that they added in that feature from Majora's Mask to this game. They love it. All of the young Deku Scrub brothers agree. You look exactly like our sacred forest totem. As an offering from us, please accept these Deku sticks. We will also enhance your carrying skills. Abracadabra alakazam! And there we go. The only two masks they care about. I don't know that I need more bugs, but I'm getting them just in case. I don't care what time it is. Shut up. I want bugs. There. Because, yeah, I don't want to have to go back to Child Link, so I might as well just make absolutely certain that I have gotten all of the things that bugs can get us. And then I can free up those bottles for the Big Poe hunt as Adult Link. Again, I'm pretty sure I've gotten this one. I'm pretty sure I've gotten all of them. But just gotta be 100% certain. Been a while since I've gotten those 5 rupees and had them matter. Okay, the only other one of these that I think there's a chance that I haven't put bugs in, that I haven't put bugs in, is the one at Lake Hylia. I'm not 100% certain that I put bugs in that one, but all the others, I'm fairly positive I have placed bugs into. Still gonna get 2 sets of bugs, though, just in case. Outlander, you can recatch bugs if they have not locked onto the soil patch. If they have locked onto the soil patch, then in this version of the game, OOT 3D, they are no longer catchable. Otherwise, I would have a much easier time. Believe me, I have tried. I also haven't put bugs into the one in Zora's River, but that one doesn't have a Skulltula in it. It's the only one in the game that doesn't. Yeah, if you, like, just drop bugs anywhere, then yeah, you can recatch them. But in this version of the game, as soon as they've decided that they're going to go in a hole, they stop existing. And yeah, it kind of sucks. Alright, so I've done this one. Okay, so there were 3 between Kokiri Forest and Lost Woods. I've done all of those. 1 here in Lake Hylia. 1 in Zora's River that does not have a Skulltula. So that's 5 of the 10 magic beans accounted for. Did the Death Mountain Trail one. Did the Death Mountain Crater one, so that's 7. Did Gerudo Valley, 8. Where are the other 2? Desert Colossus, 9. There's still 1 more. Where was it? I'm spacing. Kakariko, did I say that one? Three in Kokiri area. 1 in Kakariko. 1 Death Mountain Trail. 1 Death Mountain Crater. 1 Zora's River. 1 Lake Hylia. And then Gerudo Valley and Desert Colossus. Yeah, that's all of them. So just going to make sure that I did, in fact, do the Kakariko Graveyard one. And if I did, then that means we've gotten all of the soil skulls. And if I didn't, then this will get them for us. But I'm pretty sure I've done it. All right. No soil skulls left to get. So what is left to get specifically as child? That is the question of the day. Is there anything that I need to get specifically as child at this point? Oh, hey, we've got all the skulls on Death Mountain. That's nice. Right, Lon Lon. Didn't do Night Lon Lon yet. You're welcome, Donguri, and thanks for enjoying it. So, dang it. I was trying to backwalk. Hopefully I still got my aim right. It does amuse me that you can look around like this while you're locked onto stuff in this version of the game. Gyro camera's neat. already got that one. But there's a Skulltula, well, 2 more Skulltulas that are back this way. One's up on a wall, and I couldn't get it before without Boomerang. And the other would be on the back of this, and I couldn't get it before without having come here at night. Hopefully I'm moving towards the correct wall. I am. Good. Let's make the giant Gwei appear. Anywhere in this game where you can fight enemies that continuously respawn, if you kill enough of them, I forget whether it's 10 or 20, but if you kill enough of them, it causes a giant one to spawn. Which in this game means you can do it with Gweis here, Stall Children out in the overworld, and Levers at Desert Colossus. And I think that's it. Yep, that's the big one. That's a big bird. Doesn't take any more hits than the rest, but it does give more rupees. Okay, we've got all the Lon skulls. Right. We're going back to Lake Hylia. Just because the one skull that I thought existed and looked for, but couldn't find as adult. It could be child only, or I could have just missed it. Dang it. I wish it didn't have to point the camera down when you Z target, or L target, while swimming. Okay, if it is child only, it's not going to be easy to get as child, considering... Oh, there's a skull over there. I see you. You're not getting away from me. You might escape right now, but I'm going to bring the moon right back. And then your time will be out. I was not trying to get this fancy big fairy, but whatever. Okay, that was the last skull I needed in Lake Hylia, so it was not, in fact, where I thought it was. Maybe I was thinking freaking Master Quest. But it looks like we are done with the entire west side of the map. That's nice. I don't think I've been in Kokiri Forest as a child. There's probably at least one skull waiting for us there. So let's go back at dark. At dark? After dark. At nighttime. Whatever. Have I gotten the skull that's on the west wall over here? Or was that one adult only? Well, either I've gotten it or it's adult only. I do know there's at least one skull I haven't gotten in the Lost Woods. That said, actually, yeah, I do have an idea which one it is. It's the one that you need the magic bean here to get up onto that ledge for. Because while I went through the Lost Woods as an adult, I neglected to actually take that magic bean. I don't know why I habitually go out the regular exit when any wrong direction should take me right here. Force of habit is strong, I guess. Aha. So this one is child only. Yeah, Outlander, I have the correct directions to go from any given area of the Lost Woods just committed to memory. Like, as you've seen, it just comes naturally to me. I know where I'm going, and I go there. Okay, Kokiri Forest is done. Lost Woods, I know which one I'm missing. Zora's Domain, I know of at least one that I'm missing. Kakariko Village, I'm not so sure. And Market, I believe that one is actually at Ganon's Castle at night. Hyrule Field is the big one. That's where I kind of know where one that I'm missing is, but I have never managed to commit all of Hyrule Field's grottos to memory. But this one's adult only. This one's adult only. Kakariko could be for child, but I doubt it. And, yeah. I think everything in Hyrule Field we can still get as adult. So what I'm going to do is actually go to Goron City and then climb Death Mountain. And then ride the owl back down to Kakariko, because that'll put me somewhere that I can't ordinarily reach as young Link. And if I go there at nighttime, I think that's my best chance at finding a Skulltula that I haven't already gotten there. So that's what I'm going to do. And if it's not on top of that building, like on the wall at night, then I don't know where it's going to be. If it's going to be for Child Link. So if it's not there, I'm going to assume that it is for Adult Link. And that assumption will probably be proven correct. Wonder how many Skulltulas I have. 91. Okay, there's only 9 more in the game. And I know that one of them is outside Ganon's castle. Are any inside Ganon's castle? Maybe. And I know one is in Zora's Fountain. One is in the Lost Woods. There's a few in the Spirit Temple. When I was a kid, I dealt with this by just putting on my Hylian shield and just hunkering down every time the rocks started to fall. Because those rocks look fiery. I had always assumed that they would burn my shield. But they actually don't. There's probably also Skulltulas in the Gerudo training grounds. So I think I'm probably in a good position Skulltula-wise. There's probably just 1 or 2 that I'm missing in Hyrule Field. Okay. No Skulltula up on this wall. Yeah, you can't block the boulders with the Deku Shield, but you also just can keep walking and not care. Because I always thought that they would burn the Deku Shield. That's what had me always hunker down every single time they start falling, because I didn't want to have my shield get burnt. But your shield cannot get burnt, and therefore there is no reason to hunker down. And I just realized who I'm supposed to wake up with my pocket cucko, because Talon, he moves to, like, this building in the future, and so you just gotta go find him, and bingo. Okay, you know what? I think the Skulltula that I'm missing here is actually up there in the windmill, and we have to be adult for that. So, I think, with the exception of potentially Hyrule Field, but I doubt it because I think you can do everything in Hyrule Field as both adult and child, I think I'm done being Child Link. Like, forever. Wait, no, there's one more thing that I have to do as Child Link. Cannot be done as Adult Link. Open the chest and surprise! If you find a key inside, you'll be able to advance. Left or right, try your luck. Who needs luck when you can cheat? So, the chances of getting through this room without Lens of Truth are 1 in 2. 50%. The chances of getting past this room without Lens of Truth are 1 in 4. 25%. The chances of getting past this room without using the Lens of Truth are 1 in 8. 12.5%. The chances of getting past this room without using the Lens of Truth are 1 in 16. 6.75%. I'm going to stop saying percentages after here because it's not so easy. But yeah, now we're at 1 in 32 of getting past this room without using Lens of Truth. And there we go. 1 in 32 chance of getting this without using Lens of Truth. Lens of Truth makes it a lot easier. Also, just need to confirm that I have, in fact, broken these. Okay. And there would have been a Skulltula in one of these boxes. I forget whether there was one ever in those 2 pots, but if there was, I got it. And thus, we should be done forever with Child Link. Should be. Hopefully are. In before I forgot, like, one thing, and we need to become Child again later on. But I think we're good. And I haven't even had to look up any walkthroughs for anything yet. To be fair, a lot of what I remember just comes from having watched enough randomizers of this game that I know where a lot of the checks are. And thus, I can rely on that knowledge to find things in this game. I do not know what's where, but knowing where things are, even if I don't know what the things are, sure helps finding said things. And now we got our silver gauntlets. Very sleek. I'm gonna go get the Skulltula from outside Ganon's castle just to see if that completes Hyrule Market for us. It's interesting that the Redeads here can't freeze you with a scream. Hey, wait, that's not Hyrule Castle. It's all different-y. Outlander, the randomizer playthroughs I primarily watch are ZFGs. Alright, that was in fact the last one for Market. Yeah, ZFG is real good and also does a lot of randomizers. So there's new stuff to watch very frequently. So I am definitely going to have to resort to looking up where all 10 big Poes are. Because I know for a fact that when I was playing through this game, well, every time I've played through this game as just, you know, playing through, I never have managed to find all 10 big Poes on my own. Not once. I always forget one or two, and there have been a few times where I've gone, like, all over Hyrule Field looking for them. But there's just, like, one or two of them that you can't find unless you're, like, approaching a specific spot from a specific angle. And I've just never managed to get it on my own. Oh boy, 5 rupees. That was super worth a bomb. Yeah, I have watched Majin Phil's GDQ runs, and every once in a while, one of his things pops up in my YouTube recommendeds. Oh, yeah. This tree seems suspicious. I'll take arrows. Dang it. If only I was wearing my hover boots. Could have just hovered right back across. And I know I don't have to take that magic bean, but, like, it's there. Let's just make sure that we're not going to miss any skulls that might be around. Oh, there's just rupees down here? I don't know why I had it in my head that there was a heart piece. Maybe I'm thinking Majora's Mask. Because Majora's Mask, there is a waterfall with a heart piece under it. Yeah, it is very easy to get caught up missing just one or two things. And then in order to figure out which one or two things you're missing, you have to check basically everything. Though I do, like, if it's a game that I haven't played in a year or so, I tend to have a very, very good memory for what I have and haven't checked. And I tend to just... Like, most of the time, I can just look at a list of what things are where. And as soon as I see the mention of what places there are to check, I can recall, like, oh yeah, I checked that already. Anyway, we haven't lifted this boulder yet because we didn't have silver gauntlets yet. Link, just go in the hole. Who needs Lens of Truth when you have Navi? So this should complete Zora's domain for me. It did not. Okay, so now I'm in a bit of a pickle. Because I do not know where else I might be missing a skull. So there's a decent chance that it's somewhere inside Zora's domain, and it's just only there as adult, because I haven't looked around the whole place. I know I've gotten the one high up on a wall, but is there, like... Is there one anywhere else in here? I got this one. The one that was here. Is there another one inside here? I don't think so. So that means it must be in Zora's River, right? Could it be the one that I tried to go back and get as Child Link, but it wasn't there? Is that an adult-only skull? Could be. Link, grab the ledge. Yeah, I do like Majora's Mask spider houses, but I also kind of wish that Majora's Mask did have more things to collect just in the overworld. And yup, it is this one. It's adult only. That's what confused me. There we go. Zora's domain is done. Now let's get to Kakariko and finish that off. So if I'm not mistaken, Talon should be in here. What in darnation? Can't a person get a little shut-eye around here? Did you save Malin? Thanks. I'm going back to the ranch then. Yeehaw! Come on, give me a skull. There's no skull here? What's even the point of coming up here, then? Just the view? Is it all... Oh. That one's adult only, too? It's 2 adult-only skulls I've tried to check as young Link. Why do they have to be adult-only, huh? Wow, there's still another one. You know... that boulder right there seems suspicious. Seemed suspicious, but in fact had nothing under it. That means I'm still missing a Skulltula somewhere here. I don't think there's a Skulltula in this grotto. And if there is, I probably already got it. But never hurts to be thorough. Frame rate really tanks in there. Okay, if I was a Skulltula still hiding in Kakariko Village, where would I be? On the wall of the graveyard. Not in the well. Yeah, I don't think I got the Skulltula high up on the wall in the graveyard. I don't know if it's there as child, but it is there as adult, and I don't recall having grabbed it. Yeah, it's high up on this right wall, I think. If it is here as adult, that means I've already gotten it. And if it's not here as adult, that means I need to go back to being Child Link. Unless it's... Could be in a grave. Yeah, one of the grotto graves could have it. This one doesn't. There's no more to this one. That's the only unmarked grotto grave. It wouldn't be in the Dompe Raceway, would it? And this is just a fairy fountain back here. If there was a Skulltula in the Dompe Raceway, it would be in the last room with the big pit where you're supposed to hookshot for a faster time. And I don't think there's one there that I missed. Or that there's one there at all. But if it's going to be anywhere, that would be it, wouldn't it? Unless it's like on this wall, which it isn't. Well, Dompe, let's play again. For the last time. So yeah, I would have expected it to be on the wall under this torch, but it wasn't there, so no Skulltulas in here. So I guess the last Skulltula I'm missing could, in fact, be for young Link. Unless... Hey, if it's not in this grotto, then I don't know where it would be other than a different timeline. Dang it. For reals, though, what is even the point of going up into the windmill? Like, they let you do it, but it's just for a view? You need a better reward than that. Like, I can get up here, but it just lets us look out over the town. And only when the veins aren't in the way, which is frequently. Yeah. Don't know where it would be. Likely child only. Unfortunate. Bomb Grotto or Song of Storms Grotto? Bomb Grotto. Shame this doesn't count as a Kakariko skull. Oh hey, that was my last Hyrule Field skull. Neat. And that means that Kakariko and Lost Woods have my only remaining overworld skulls. Thankfully, he can't knock me off a ladder. It looks like I have, in fact, gotten the Skulltula along this wall. Now to see if the one Skulltula I know I haven't checked is the only one I haven't got. Well, it's still there. Okay, so unless there's a Skulltula I'm just not remembering, I've gotten all of the overworld skulls as adult. I'm just probably one overworld skull away from having all of them. And then it's just go into Spirit, grab the skulls there, and then probably be done with them. So, hopefully this time for reals will be my last time visiting childhood. Yep, it's child only. Because of course it is. Done with overworld skulls? Done with overworld skulls. Found them all under my own power for the first time ever. I've always had to freaking check guides for grottos in Hyrule Field, but this time, for once, I didn't have to. I have yet to look at a guide for this run, and I'm kind of proud that I've managed to find all the things I have found so far without them. And, like, sure, watching a ton of randomizers is gonna do that for you. It's gonna tell you where things are. But, like, yeah, I've got enough of it in my head now that I can manage this. And it feels good. Okay, so I am missing 2 Skulltulas, and they are probably both in the Spirit Temple. That said, we're not going to the Spirit Temple yet. What can I get? I do need 4 more heart pieces in the entire game. Do I know where they are? I don't think I do. They're probably in, like, some random grottos in Hyrule Field. We get a bottle for doing the big pose, which is not a heart piece. Bottles and heart pieces are 2 different things. Could go get Bigoron's sword. Well, it would take some time, but... no, Outlander, I have gone back to all the child dungeons and made sure that I had all the skulls in them. So, every dungeon I've been in, other than Spirit, I have gotten every skull in. Getting Bigoron's sword is a little involved, and I don't think I'm going to finish it this stream because I'm already kind of over time, but I'll at least get the next step in that quest. Because having the pocket cucko in my inventory, like, it's not an item that stands out. But having the next step in the chain will at least give me something that catches the eye more than the pocket cucko. At least for me. Oh, your cucko looks pretty happy. He must have awakened an extremely lazy guy. You're a good cucko keeper. I'll give you a rare, valuable cucko if you're interested. His name is Kojiro, and it used to be my brother's cucko. Its blue body is quite charming. It's so cute. Since my brother is gone, it's strange, but Kojiro has stopped crowing. Do you want to keep Kojiro? And there we go. We got a blue cucko, which sticks out more to my eye than a white cucko. But yeah, that is going to be it for this stream. Thanks, folks, for dropping by to watch and chat and all of that. And I will see you tomorrow for not Ocarina of Time, actually, because late tonight, Resident Evil 4 Remake comes out. And there is no way in hell I am not playing that as soon as I can. Like, I played the demo off camera, off stream, because I couldn't wait, but I also didn't have time to actually stream it at the time. But, yeah, the full game, I am 100% streaming So, yeah, tomorrow, Resident Evil 4. See you then, friends.